Now to yucky, stinky, stomach-turning green gunk that is filling up canals of this neighborhood. There are now 2 new locations that are under a health alert for blue-green algae. The Rubicon Canal in Cape Coral and the Harborview Canal, which is in North Fort Myers. Now, the Florida Department of Health in Lee County issued a health alert earlier this week for the algal toxins. They're now showing up in the backyards of canals of Cape Coral, but let's get to Wink News reporter Annalise Iraola at J.C. Park. And Annalise, do the people who live near these canals trust that the water is safe?
Russ, not at all. One of our viewers in Cape Coral has dealt with the algae blooms for years, and he doesn't see it getting better anytime soon, so much so that it's a part of the reason they're thinking of moving. People move here for the weather and the water, but when what's in the water is potentially harmful, it still affects things out of the water.
It's not pleasant to look at. You can't swim in it. You can't fish in it. It kills the whole atmosphere and environment. Mike
Corey has lived in Cape Coral for 5 years. He and his wife love living by the water, but they don't go in it.
Everybody knows this place is paradise down here. But when you get this and when it starts to smell bad and you can't even open the windows in the house, you know, that's a problem.
But how is blue-green algae potentially toxic? I'm not a scientist, so we turn to Professor Barry Rosen at FGCU's water school.
Some of the toxins are hurt your liver, some of them can hurt your nerves. So people are worried about it because we don't know how thick it's going to get, how much exposure there might be to it. So, but a lot of it is, unless you ingest it, you're really not going to have a problem.
Professor Rosen says, don't expect it to go away anytime soon.
It's probably going to get worse before it gets better because you have more rainfall, more nutrients flowing in. It isn't getting colder, that I know of. So they're going to keep thriving.
No matter how it looks, Mike Corey still isn't getting in the water here.
It's getting exponentially worse, and we are we're looking now a little north of here. So I want to get ahead of the rivers and this stuff.
If you have an algal bloom that you are worried about, you can contact the Florida Department of Environmental Protection and they can collect and analyze a sample. We actually took a sample of water from one of the health alert issued areas to the water school at FGCU. Find out what was in our sample, all new at 6 p.m. Live in Cape Coral, Annalise Iraola, Wink News.